Today we present this classic Mitsubishi Montero from 1980 and beyond. 7. An off-road vehicle that was born to conquer terrains like these, showcasing its robust design and history as a trustworthy off-road car. This Montero has traveled very difficult paths, but at this moment it needs some affection to be just like before, king of the mountains.
This Montero has journeyed widely.
Long way, why?
It needs a complete overhaul and a thorough tune-up. So we're going to take it to our garage for Manel to examine it and leave it again. Ready for adventure? Let's go.
Well, Manuel, today we have this 87 Mitsubishi Montero.
So that you,
Let's do it.
a review of...
I'll explain everything to you in greater detail.
Come in, he's losing fluid.
Coolant, it's unstable while traveling on the road.
The address is...
Go.
Stop it.
One side, the
Steering wheel, it doesn't stay straight and does.
steering makes noise every time it hits a bump.
A long time ago, there is noise and squeaking coming from all directions.
It has not undergone maintenance for an extensively long period of time.
They haven't even been changed. Filters. There haven't been any oil changes or any similar services performed. So, Manel,
Do you have everything necessary to make a diagnosis in your hands?
what?
Sergey, I'm going to take a look at it for a little while, I tell you.
Well, it's possible that the cause of the steering noise when you turn the steering wheel is related to the fluid levels.
It's missing fluid. We'll see if there's any leakage, but right now it's missing steering fluid. So it's the noise you hear on the pump.
The other noise you hear with the engine started is coming from the mechanical engine components.
Please listen closely, all right?
Okay, it's the straps. They are very well adjusted, but they need to be changed because they even have cuts. We'll replace the belts for the steering, alternator, and air conditioning. Additionally, we will change the air filter, diesel filter, and oil filter. As for the oil, we will inspect the overall condition of the fluid and system.
Engine up.
Look, we will look for the loss of the antifreeze. It is a sleeve. It is this sleeve that the flange is not placed well. It will have to be put well. It is under here. It is full of before refrigerant. You can see it here. It has the loss for what?
That much?
Nothing. This is the beginning, right?
I think
Let it be nothing serious.
I've checked the bottom and underneath thoroughly. I have discovered the front two shock absorbers. They are burst. You have to change them. That would be it. La.
Instability?
L. You might be concerned about hearing noises. When you hit potholes with this vehicle, it is because the shock absorbers are missing the bushing below, which, now by changing the shock absorber, it will be replaced. Let's solve two things at once. The one that the vehicle goes aside is because we have the address forwarding. We don't have bad. There are what the 7 are in block. They are terrible. We have to change it. And then the chirping noise you hear is another issue. This vehicle has frequently traversed snowy terrains under extremely harsh weather conditions.
If there is a mountain, a lot of mountain is also made.
You can tell I've put it underneath. I've seen it, and it's never greased in my life. No, you haven't seen grease on his.
Life must be smoothened at every turn. I thank you for that.
Everything is completely dry. We will probably have to change to a good lubricator because they haven't been used for so long. Fatal, they will surely be covered. Thus, I have confidence in all aspects. We will solve this, and then the steering wheel. What is it? Tilted, that doesn't go straight? Is that because it is not aligned with the direction? You will have to align the direction. and we will do it as it was done in the past with 1.1 thread. We don't have machines here. We only work on everything classic. You know, old school, old school. Yes, sir. And then we'll do the steering alignment. I also think that this will be perfect.
Perfect, because we order the pieces we need.
Come on, let's order everything.
We have already ordered the spare parts. Everything has already arrived, and, well, we have the oil here. We have two. Although this engine carries 4.7 L of oil, because this way we will leave a spare one for refilling, because it is a vehicle that already has a little oil consumption. Here we have the shock absorbers. Here we have new shock absorbers and the rubber that is, I said if it's broken as a block, it's this one down here. This one here is completely broken, and now we will show it when we disassemble it, when the whole thing also collapses up there. Well, shock absorbers, we have already lost them. The front couple will change them both, of course. Then here we have the address forwarding. The one I have told you is this fatal one here, and the rotor, and that is why the direction is going to one side, and it is very difficult to bear it on the road. We will also change this shipment. We have all the straps to mount it, and we also have another shock absorber here, friends. This is the filter, diesel filter, oil filter. What else do we have around here? Oh, and the same air filter still carries the originals here. The filter now we will see. Well, let's go there. Come on. Let's give the car a run. Let's change the oil first.
Now we have changed the oil filter, we have dried the old one, we have put in a new one, we have also checked the turbo. The interior turbo games are pretty good, it doesn't have any games. We have seen an oil loss in this part of here. There is a little oil loss, which is the joint here. We will also change the joint of the rocker stage and nothing. Now we're going to change the steering belts. And water pump, alternator, and air conditioning. And we have also already checked the level of the steering pump, and it was down. We have added it, and it no longer makes any noise. It was already a lack of liquid, simply. This tube, it wasn't like that, huh? Of course, but if it was broken around here, although it seemed to be fine. They told me that this car whistled a little when it caught revolutions, which could very well be. We thought it was because of the turbo, which is already normal, but we have detected that this tube here, that this was the one that was going. Here I had a pour, and then, because of this pour, because it served, I had wear
It was in fact here, it looks like stone, that is a little softer, but it is very bad. Now we put this one that is more reinforced, a more reinforced gentleman, and that's it. We changed it, and the cause was that it had a pore, and that's why it served a little. We removed two belts, the one from the steering pump and another one. We have air conditioning left, terrifying, and water pump. Weren't you terrified? Here, I had figured it out, would you take this out?
Let's see, this is it.
The fan how?
This is old, isn't it? If it's useless, we don't need it anymore. It should be cut.
You want to cut it?
We have to cut it clean and we take it out. Come on.
Let's go. To do it differently is just in case, look, I'm going. Are you going to show me how to take her out?
Look.
If you pass it through a fan propeller and you go inside, you go from propeller to propeller. Look, even if it doesn't seem like it, there's going to be a moment, she's alone, she comes here, and she's out.
You are.
Without having to take the fan out, okay?
But cutting would have been faster, right?
Same thing.
Buy the fan, I'll buy.
The fan?
You have to put it through the fan. Don't come now. Now we see it.
You're not lying.
Same.
Yes, you are tired, of course. You are already tired. The straps are already very worn out. Normally, from where they are always worn out. It's not down here, as many people may think, but it's the sides. It's the thickness, because the straps have to work from the side. If you look at this strap, it has much wider width. Look, here we have it exactly, and you can see the difference here. Can you see the thickness here? Yes. Okay, well, this millimeter and something, what makes the belt on the second pulley touch down and skate, huh? No, not tensioned. The belt has to work like this, high on the outside of the pulley. If you see a pulley that is low, and that the pulley goes over normally and the belt is worn. It may also be the case that the pulley has worn out, but in this case, it is normally the belt that wears out from this part of here and goes down and then is no longer tense. And many come to play deeply. They come to play here, and when they play here on the pulley, then they no longer do anything. A lot of noise and nothing else comes. Let's put it on, Sergey. You put it on.
Same thing. Come on. I'm recording.
Come on, you should put it on yourself. Because you wanted to cut it off. Remember? Let's do this right now. The last one, we already have it inside.
Well, it is a very easy way and not to get complicated.
Life, exactly.
Fan and the fan. It must be said that there are some that come very close. In some I've encountered very few, but the leash doesn't pass in most.
If it happens, avoid it.
Most happen if you do it like this. Turning it around always gets it out.
Problem. Do you avoid a lot of work? Yes, very good, Manel.
Well, we have already installed the air filter. We have placed the east tube that we have just told you about. We have installed all the belts, steering, alternator, and air conditioning. We have also filled the rocker cover a little. It was a little loose. We have changed in the Bible here that the diesel filter was in poor condition, and we have changed the diesel filter, and now the most inch is also inch. So currently, at the beginning of the process, it seems the engine is completed and ready to be started. Provided there are no undetected losses, the task is concluded. Next, let's address stability, direction, etc. Here we observe the forwarding of the address. You may recall previously it was noted to be in poor condition. Do you see what this person is doing now? Notice there's nothing rubber inside, nothing. And then, well, that's why the direction is unstable. And the other reason, you see here this shock absorber? Well, look at how it is. And this was the noise. It doesn't do anything at all to look at anything, apart from the shock absorber. If it were in good condition, it wouldn't cost me much to move it like this. And watch how I move it as if nothing. So let's put this new shock absorber on it. From this point, everything is in good condition. Since it is all brand new, we will also install all the rubbers, especially those at the top. All these items will be replaced, including the forwarding mechanism, shock absorber, and then we will grease all the ball bearings, which are currently dried out from years of neglect. Observe how dry they are. We will clean and grease all the ball joints of the tension trapezoids. We will also leave everything from the management. We will grease everything, and this will change a lot.
Well, now we're going to do the direction line. The first thing we did was fix the steering wheel. As you can see, a little bit like the school wave with two ribbons simply. And now the steering wheel no longer moves. Now we are going to take a line with a thread and we will do the direction alignment. We have thrown the L, the thread, the string as it was done in the past, taking the rear axle part as a base. And as you can see, we have the rope touching both parts. The tire here we have. Here in front, perfectly supported. And look here what separation we have. See? It is very poorly aligned. Look at it, we let it. Yes, now we are going to align it. So you can see how it is done. We have loosened the patella and we are aligning it until it's time to look. There it is there. There it pushes the rope. See? There's a little free here. See how the rope moves? Here we have it aligned with this wheel. And now it's perfect with that. And here we have the perfect line. And now this direction will go very straight. And it won't throw the steering wheel anywhere. You got it right.
That's it.
All done? Now you have to approve it, okay? We've changed. Oil filter. We have changed diesel filter, air filter. We have changed the vacuum tube of the tube that was in poor condition. We've seen it. Then we have changed the three belts of the engine, alternator, steering pump, and air conditioning.
We have also changed the 2 shock absorbers. We have changed the steering relay. We have oiled the entire vehicle completely, ball bearings, etc., and we have aligned steering.
Perfect.
So now it remains for you to try it and see how it goes.
Come on, go. Well, I'm going to try it, see how it goes.
All yours.
Well, here we have it. Manel, you have done a very good job. The truth is that after everything you have done to him, this Mitsubishi Montero is ready for action. Again, he is ready for any challenge that presents him in the mountains. Great, Manel. Well, thank you for joining us on this adventure with this legend of the mountains. If you like the video, like it, subscribe to our channel. And leave in the comments the car you'd like us to review. In a future video, we see greetings and a lot of rock and roll.